Okay, I'm here working on the 38. I'm just making a fast video of what I just found. This here is the wire that goes to the rear fender. This wire here goes to this terminal, right? And this wire here goes to the coil on the left side, and this here goes to the ignition as a hot lead for the coil, right? Now there's this wire here that goes down to the ignition, right? This is the other coil lead here on the right side, or excuse me, that's not the coil lead on the right side. This is to the regulator here, there's 3 terminals on the regulator. That goes to the far right. So this is the ignition here, and these two go down to the brake light switch down there. Went across like so, and just laid there, right? This is the factory, way the factory did their loom. Taped it, taped up the extra wire. That's the factory loom. So got that? So this is, again, this is the tail light wire, goes here, this here, top of this terminal here. This and this wire, that would be a hot lead. So this charges the tail light. This hot lead here goes to the left side of the coil. This is to the 3 terminals on the relay, far terminal there. This one goes to the right side of the coil. And then these two down there. I had to take the coil off because all this is in back here like this. I couldn't pull it out. I had to take the coil off, and all these, everything here was loose. It was just held on with grease. This is why you got to pull these bikes apart, because they're either age frozen. I've seen age frozen bolts that are just rattling, totally loose, and parts break. These are being held on by grease, so they aren't tight at all. This bike was just waiting to break because nobody bothered to do what I'm doing. So these just pull off like this. Sometimes you gotta tap them. See, that's age. That's just age. So I'm gonna have to tap that. You got the spacers and so on. All right. So this here held the bracket for the relay. Went to here, had to work it back and forth, get that bracket off. This is the bracket here. That's the coil. That's the relay. So this is the far right terminal. These 2 terminals here. See, that's reverse 1, 1, 2. Or excuse me, this is the generator. That's the top, holds on the generator. That's the generator. That's the generator far side. And that's the 2 on the relay over there. Boom, boom. And it just lays here like this. And crossed. So if anybody's doing a 38, there's your original wiring. Right there. We'll make more videos as we discover what's what. So one thing at a time. Pull this rear end off today. We got 1 bolt there, 2 bolts there. This comes off. Zap. Everything's loose. This rear fender, see at the bottom? See it right there. Didn't even have a bolt in there for a long time. A very long time. That's Crack City. So we gotta pull it apart, clean it up, make sure there's no grease in between. You know, it works as things loosen up. The grease works in there. You can't tighten it up properly. You don't know if it's tight. You don't know if it's loose. You know, this is how people break motorcycles. This is called maintenance after 70 some years of existence. Pull it down. Pull it down. Pull it all the way down. Or break it. Pick it. You want to actually ride it, other than that, at a swap meet, and maybe even then, you got to pull it apart. You got to pull it apart. You got to pull it apart. I can't stress enough. You have to pull the fucking thing apart. Okay? Bye-bye.